No. Right.
Where the lighter is.
Right. Like, no, where you were. Here? Nope.
Yeah. No. Right next to the lighter, dude.
No.
The lighter's here, bro.
Yeah, right next to the lighter.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome.
Oh, 你在里面干嘛呢？哎，我付你钱了，你快过来呀！
Dive in Greenwich Village. Pierre is in the region. The priceless Revere candlesticks. All these three international.
I live in a house with a tin roof, and every time it rains, I couldn't get to sleep, and I slept through the morning. Need to clear my head and get out of the city.
I have finally finished the two most important finals that I care about, printmaking and painting. So now I finally have some time to relax. I still have a painting seminar final due. It's an essay that I have to write. It's due tomorrow. I'm gonna work on it today. On Monday, I have my animal ethics essay due, so I'll be working on that tomorrow night with my friend. But anyways, right now, I am gonna take care of my skin a little because I have not been taking care of her lately and she's lacking a little bit. So I'm gonna do a face mask. I'm gonna be using this Japanese moisture mask. Oh, it feels so nice.
Just watching YouTube videos.
I fuck with this. Oh yeah, that's a word. Oh my god. How do you know so much French?
Un baguette. Une baguette.
Une baguette. Voila! Voila! Oh my god, this is so messy. Cover it. No! I am extremely bloated today, which is why my face is very covered. I ate so much food the past 3 days, but anyways, I have a week before I go back to California, so it is time for me to get my life together. I turned in one of my final essays today, and I'm gonna go to school to print some stuff, get my physics final essay in. I need to move all my paintings from studio back home, and that's gonna take a few trips because I have to go bring one painting, bring it back, go back again, get the other painting, because no one wants to help me. This week I will also be going to yoga. I haven't gone since the start of the semester and I've been very depleted because I actually really like it. So this week, yoga, and then the tattoo studio, and then back home. Very funny to me, but I was like, why am I lacking in so many sweaters that I swore I have? But then I realized I never took it out of my suitcase. I am trying to make prints for this for my friends and family, and also just to test it out. So I imported the image into my iPad. I'm just fixing some areas, so I'm just gonna color that in on Procreate. Dinner is stir-frying grapes. Good enough. Whew. Today is Wednesday and I just got ready to go out after hot yoga. Hot yoga It's such a good workout. Like, I haven't felt this happy. I guess the whole thing about endorphins and like working out, I have been in such a good mood lately. Or maybe it's just because the stress of finals is finally over. But anyways, it has come to me that I have not talked to you guys for a while, and you guys just watch me do art without any explanation. I didn't really have the time to explain anything, so I thought that I would sit down, talk briefly about my art before I go, because today I need to go to the tattoo studio for a moment. I need to go to Soho, and then I need to go to New Jersey to hang out with Wendy. Brief life update, I actually changed my apprenticeship to another studio. My ex-mentor and me were just not on the same page for like the past 3 months that I've been there, and I just decided that it wasn't worth it because I wasn't learning anything. So I went to a new tattoo studio in Queens, and I showed them my portfolio, which is just some art and designs that I've done the past few months. For the past 4 days, I've been going from 12 in the morning to 9 p.m. and I have learned so much in those 4 days compared to the 3 months I spent at the other studio. I was just like, wow. Other than learning a lot at the studio, I'm also having a lot of fun because I'm friends with most of the artists there, and I am heading to the studio today to get a tattoo because my friend needs more pieces for his portfolio, and who am I to say no to a free tattoo? But yeah, that's that. For winter break, I have to finish 50 tattoo designs and stencils for them. I am happy about because I get to draw what I want. So now we're gonna move on to printmaking. This was the first time that I ever tried printmaking, and I feel like I've improved a lot over the semester, or maybe it's because I tried really hard around midterms and to finals. I will show you guys my first time carving on wood. It's really bad. Yeah, I don't know what this shit is, but this was hand printed. This is my second time carving on wood. This one was extremely bad, I will admit, because I was sick for like 2 weeks and I couldn't make it to class and I didn't want to do it, so I just BS'd it. Yeah. And then for my third print, it is a little cat. This was an addition print for lino, so it was rubber that we were carving on, and we had 3 different blocks for each color to print on. This was my fourth print, the jellyfish. This is a lino reduction print, which means that I made this piece from 1 block of lino. So basically this is called a suicide print because you don't have really any leeway. So first I did the background, and then I did the white shape of the jellyfish and the bubbles, and then finally the last layer I carved into the same block and I thinned out everything, added details, which is the black that you see here. And then moving on, my favorite print, the one that I spent 100 hours, technically 93, and it is this one. This is a print that I am very proud of, and it was carved on wood. The wood block is here actually. It looks fucking ugly right now, but you can see the indents for everything. It looks pretty cool from this way. But yeah, I was really inspired by tattoo designs. This is in black and white. I thought that that would be the perfect chance. This is the wood block for my last print. So weird, but it is here. This is what my last print looks like. I was inspired by horror manga. Why have I printed so many pieces of one print? It's because for printmaking you have an addition of prints, and then within that addition of prints, an addition is where it's like one set of prints from the same block that's printed around the same time. And then within that addition of prints you have a BAT, which means bon à terre, and that is French for good to pull. Your bon à terre is the first print of your addition of prints. It is technically the best one, although all the prints should look the same, so you label it BAT at the bottom, and then 1 out of however many prints that is in your addition of prints. So most of these are in groups of 5 or 10, where I just have, for example, this is 2 out of 5, and then my name is signed here. A lot of you guys asked why I was making so many prints, but that's why. Most of these prints are all printed with the printing press, and then I hand printed the small details that didn't make it through the printing press. My critique went really well. My professor really liked my work. He told me, to be honest, when I saw your first 2 works, I was just like, eh. And then I was just mind blown by the work he showed after. So that made me really happy. He suggested that I should major in printmaking because he was like, oh, like you seem like you really enjoy it, but I'm not too sure about that. Changing majors is really tiring. Printmaking is also very tiring, and I'm not too sure about the job opportunities in the future. So this class was called Relief. I'm gonna be taking Intaglio, which is etching on copper and like other materials, which I'm excited about. So now we're gonna move on to painting. I'm talking in a rush because I realized that I have to leave soon. For painting, this semester we had 5 paintings due, and our professor gives us a prompt for each one, so I'm just gonna show you guys them. This is the piece that you guys saw me work on in the beginning of this vlog. For this piece, the prompt was inside your mind, and I wanted to create something that was dreamy because I think I told you guys before, but I like to daydream a lot. I also have very vivid dreams. I've always liked to daydream because it puts me in another world where I am not myself. And I just like to imagine myself as someone else, like build little worlds for myself. And also at the same time, I want to make this look very trippy, kind of like an acid trip. I've never done it before, but based on experiences from other people, this is what it looks like. So that means I did a good job, I guess. But when you trip on acid, you get into your mind a lot. So that's why. For this piece, you guys saw me paint it in that painting with me video. The prompt was just to draw a landscape. I don't really enjoy painting landscapes because they get very boring, which is why I added glitter over it. Honestly, the glitter is gonna fall off, so I might just glitter resin this when I have time. I am extremely mad. First of all, a wood chip has fallen off. Wood is so delicate. And second of all, there is a random black streak on this painting. This is her. She's in the back. This piece is my self-portrait. I really wanted to make myself look ethereal, kind of dreamy within nature because I love nature. This was not meant in a sexual manner, by the way. I did not realize. For this piece, I was thinking about things that happened in the past. I'm not going to share them because they're kind of private. I'm very happy with the colors. I want this piece to be very, very thinned out. I also wanted the wood grain to show up, which is why I didn't prime the canvas at all, which is kind of bad. I also wanted to say that this piece isn't even finished. I brought it to class and then I was like, just give me a week, I will be done. And then my teacher looked at it and she was like, no, it looks done. And I was like, it's really not done. But then everyone told me it looked done, so they just hung it up. And I couldn't touch it anymore for like the rest of the semester. In the future, I will get back to it, and hopefully it will look better because by then I should have learned more technique to paint better. For my paintings, for myself, it does have meaning. It holds a lot of meaning to me about what's behind the painting, but also I want the viewers to view it as, you know, ethereal, pretty, mystical. And then I will be talking about this piece. My art is all over the room. I feel like I'm filming another portfolio video. I am just gonna move here because I do not want to carry this painting. The prompt was to paint a friend that you hold dear, and this is a painting of my friend Rundi. I was very lucky to meet her this year. She's a tattoo artist and also a fashion student at FIT, and she's very beautiful. When I paint faces, I really like to add like neon greens, pinks, purples, and yellows. I feel like it just gives a glow to the skin color. And for those paints, I don't mix the paints. I buy pre-made neon colors because you can't really mix that bright of a color. She's very into like fairy tales, mystical stuff, Xinyu, which is fairy in Chinese. And her fashion style is also very like sparkly, I guess. That's the only way to describe it, which is why I did it like this. I didn't add the little white stars before, but then when I was coming to an end for this piece, I was just like, something needs to give it a bit more of a fairy-like vibe. And that's how I came up with this piece. Now I will show you my 5th piece. This is my experimental piece. It's very big. It could be a carpet. I love utilizing blue within my pieces, and blacks and greens. Like I said before, this was experimental, so I was playing with acrylic ink on canvas. It was very, very fun, but it was also very messy. With this piece, I was inspired by nature, like water. But yeah, I am very surprised by how this piece turned out because I really didn't expect this. At first, the canvas wouldn't take any water, but then I realized it was because I didn't prime it, so then I primed it and I was like, this is just gonna be blobs of color, huh? But then when I added in water, salt, and pearlescent paint that was diluted with water, It turned out so pretty. My painting critique went really well. My teacher was really happy with my pieces. For next semester, I still have the same professor because I really like her, so I chose her again. For next semester, it's gonna be a more in-depth exploration on what you like, so I'm probably gonna be focusing on drawing people. I really want to experiment more with different types of paints and mediums. That is a brief talk on most of the art that I did this semester. At the end of the year, I will probably make a more in-depth talk about everything I made during sophomore year. I am gonna be late, so I gotta go now, and I'll see you guys later.
Content. Boiling. I'm gonna get red bean. Minty? Mint? Snow! Why did I
drink? I think I know what it's got.
I'm only using like, what do you call this? What do you call 小腿? Cow. I'm only using this to walk because if I move my thighs,